Welcome to Blessings IAS. This is Rankers Adda. We are glad you have tuned in. We bring to you a unique and indispensable video lessons and answer writing course for GS Paper 2 of the main examination, which is called as Governance, Polity, Constitution, Social Justice and International Relations. This is first of its kind course which has 80 video lessons covering the entire syllabus. No other institute so far which is offering IAS coaching has come out with a full length and comprehensive video lessons and answer writing course for this particular paper, which is called GS2 paper for the main examination. By this time, you must have covered the entire syllabus for the IAS 2020 main examination. So, this works out as a refresher and revision program for you who are taking this exam. Even if you have not completed the syllabus so far, if you take this course and attend to it properly, this is more than sufficient for you to clear this paper with a maximum of 180 marks out of 250, because you have more than 5 full months before the main starts. So, what is unique about this course and how it can help you to score maximum marks in the main examination? You are aware that even the top IAS rankers, top 10 rankers score anywhere between 80 to 120 marks in this paper, which is not a very good mark. So, by taking this course, I am sure you will be in a position to score over 180 marks. So, the additional 80 marks you will score in this paper, it can take you places. That is to say, if you are not likely to be on the final list, you will be in the list. If you are in the last 200 ranks, it can elevate you to the top 100 ranks. That is the advantage you have with this course. So, in this 80 video lessons course, each video lesson will focus on a particular topic from the syllabus. It will give you basic knowledge, analysis and the way you have to write. So, let me remind you once again the details of this paper, paper 2. You know that this is one of the 4 general studies papers for the main examination. So, this paper carries 250 marks and the time limit is 3 hours, and it has got 20 questions. You have to answer all the questions. There is no choice, like you have choice in the optional paper. So, the first 10 questions will carry 10 marks each, and you have to write the answer within 150 words each. The next 10 questions will carry 15 marks, and you have to write the answer in 250 words. So, that is the basic structure of the paper. And if you see the scores by top rankers during the last 3-4 years, you can understand that many of them score 80 marks, 90 marks, 100 marks, and if they are better than others, they are scoring 110 and 120 marks. I have not seen any top ranker during the last 4-5 years, any ranker or anybody scoring more than 131 marks. So that is the maximum I have seen. So if you want to score more marks, and this is an indispensable course. Now let us see some of the rankers who scored marks in GS paper 2. I read out for you a few names and the marks scored by them in this paper. Dr. Renu Raj, All India Rank 2 2014 exam, she scored 92 marks in this paper. Ms. Artika Shukla, All India 4 2015 exam, she scored 96. Ms. Nandini KR, All India Rank 1 in 2015, she scored 103 marks. Ms. Tina Dabi, All India Rank 1 2016, she scored only 84 marks. Shri Athar Amir, All India Rank 2 2016 exam, he scored 89 marks. So these are some of the marks scored by top rankers, top 5 rankers. You can very well understand how difficult it is, such a simple paper, and marks are not scored by even top rankers. They are just scoring 100 marks average. So these are definitely low scores by top rankers. And when you compare these marks with their optional papers, they have scored very well in optional, but coming to GS paper 2, which is a very simple paper, they are scoring less marks. So there is obviously some major flaw in their preparation or in their ability to present exceptional answers. So you have to strategize your plan. You have to plan and execute properly if you want to score more than 150, 160 marks. The main flaw here is many of the aspirants who are in the final list, they are attending PCM programs. PCM means prelims cum mains program. So this is a combo program where the lectures are general, not focused on the main paper, main examination paper. It is a general, they give you general understanding of various general studies papers, but there is no particular focus on each paper. So PCM programs, at the most they can help you in prelims, but not beyond that. For main examination, you have to focus, particularly focus on a particular paper. Then only you can score better marks. So what might be the reasons for these low scores? So there is a lack of rational approach, no planned preparation for this paper, and aspirants are not fully aware of the syllabus. They are not reading the syllabus, not thorough with the syllabus, and fail to understand the questions properly. So when you take the paper in the examination hall, you don't read the questions carefully. So read and understand the questions carefully. And also there is a lack of basic knowledge in the particular subject and a lack of answer writing practice. So these are some of the drawbacks for the low scores. And there is insufficient time. 3 hours is not sufficient to answer all the 20 questions. That is also one of the reasons for low scores. So most of these people answer 15, 16 questions and end up losing straight away 50, 60 marks, and the rest only they will get. That is the kind of situation. So how this course can help you? So this course can help you with the basic knowledge of the topic. Analysis will be given, and you can understand the questions properly, and also it gives you adequate writing practice, because at the end of every video lesson there is a question framed for you, and you have to answer all the questions. You have to answer in 250 words, so that either you can answer a question in the exam which is given for 150 words or 250 words. So keeping it in mind, I have framed the questions in such a way, end of each video lesson, you have to write your answer script, your answers in 250 words. So, it will give you adequate practice. So, more than 80 questions you will practice for this entire paper. Okay. Then what you should do at the time of examination, or before, at the time of preparation, or during the your stay in the examination hall. So, what you should do exactly? So, you should be fully aware of the syllabus, and you should be sure of your basic knowledge and understanding of the topic. And when you are in the examination hall, generally people are not reading the instructions first. The first thing after putting in your roll number, you have to read the instructions carefully. Don't rush into answer without reading the instructions. Try to answer all the questions provided you are fully aware of your basic knowledge in the topic. If you do not know a particular question and its answer, don't attempt it. Read each question carefully before trying to answer it, and also be mindful of the word limit, and separate the key words and phrases first in the question and try to interlink them, correlate them so that you get the answer. And most importantly, there are certain things that you must keep in mind when you are writing an answer. Write grammatically correct sentences. Your sentences should be simple and short. Don't write a sentence which starts in the beginning of the page and it ends in the page. That makes no sense, and it will irritate the evaluator or examiner. So, write grammatically correct sentences, short sentences, simple sentences, and do not write vague answers, substandard answers. If you do not know, don't write it, don't attempt it, but don't write substandard and vague answers. Be clear in your expression, and do not misquote articles, years, sources, judgments, all of them. Do not misquote. If you do not know, don't write a particular year, don't quote it, and be original in your concluding remarks. Do not write the way forward when you are concluding your answer. If you are trained in a particular institute, some of the institutes say the way forward last in the concluding. So, everybody copies the same. So, don't copy the same. Be original, write in your own words, that will impress the examiner. Use your own language. And finally, prepare yourself fully. Write exceptional answers. If you want to score 180 marks in this paper, which is really possible, write an exceptional answer and you will be rewarded with exceptional marks. You may ask me if it is possible at all to score 180 in this paper. Absolutely possible. Absolutely possible for only those who focus on this paper, who are fully prepared. And to conclude my brief about this paper, now full 5 months it is at your disposal. Use your time judiciously, plan, prepare and present well in the exam. And if you follow this course properly and a focused approach, you do not need any other test series for you to score good marks in this paper. And finally, our video lessons will be available on our app, Blessings IAS app. You can download from the Google Play Store. All the videos will be course videos will be uploaded from the 1st of August 2020. This is a sample video about GS paper 2. So this course will help you to be in the final merit list, which is your cherished dream. So thank you. See you once again.